Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to attempt to transform into a Bratz doll. Bratz were my favorite dolls growing up. I just love the way they look and they're so fashionable. I always aspired to be like them when I was little, so I wanted to try and get dolled up for Halloween this year and be my favorite Bratz doll. First, I'm starting off with the brows. I just shaped them before doing this because I wanted them to look thin and crisp like a Bratz doll. I'm using a generic dark brown eyebrow pencil to outline my brows. Then I'm filling them in all the way to the tip because Bratz dolls don't have faded brows. I watched Dope 2 111's and Alyssa Ashley's Bratz doll makeup tutorials and tried doing the glue over your eyebrows and drawing them in, but it was just not working for me. So yeah, now I'm taking my concealer to clean them up and give it that sharp look that I want. And I'm blending out the concealer as best as I can. Now for the most important step, primer to get my skin to be smooth, poreless free, and to combat my oily skin. I'm using almost a quarter size of liquid foundation and dotting it over my face using my finger. I'm going to use what's left over on the tip of my tube and use that for my neck. I'm layering with a thin second coat for full coverage. I have my nose pierced, so I'm going to try and blend that in with my foundation / concealer so my hole doesn't show. And now I'm using my translucent powder to set my entire face and neck and get it to look really matte. This is a cheap eyeshadow palette I got from the beauty supply. I just now noticed it's by LA Girl. I followed another YouTuber, Tina Halada's technique for the eyeshadow because Lord knows I am not that good at makeup. Plus I wanted to do something more regular with the eyes for this look. I tried doing the whole Bratz eye thing. That didn't work. I'm outlining my crease with the dark gray, then doing like a winged shape to elongate my eyes. Now I'm using a gold eyeshadow under my brow bone because Sasha Bratz always has this. Now for the hard part, cutting the crease. By the way, I've never been so intricate with my eyeshadow before, so this is all new to me. I'm starting off with the concealer, basically just filling in my wing to lay the foundation for the eyeshadow. And this was so hard to do because it needs to be precise, otherwise it'll look messy. I'm going to use a white shadow starting from the middle of my lid, working my way to the end of the wing. And here is my reference photo. And in the photo she has like a pale purple color in the corner, so that's what I'm using. Next, I'm going to use a brown color that she has below the gold, which is practically the same color as me. So I'm using a darker shade and using a more firm eyebrow brush that came in the palette. My brows got a little messed up during this process, so I'm going over them a little, making sure my tail connects to the wing, just like how Bratz eyebrows are. Using a black pencil to go over the shape of my wing to make it pop more. Then I'm just lightly going over my brows using the same pencil just to darken them a little. Now I'm using a liquid liner to create a thick line above my eye. I have never been good at putting on liquid liner. And since I wasn't getting enough liquid on my eyelid, I tried using my pencil to fill in the gaps and to even out what I already did. I'm using the liquid liner again because I need to accentuate my wing more. Also, I want to be able to cover up a lot of the shadow just so it's not so overpowering. This is what gives the illusion of larger eyes. I'm using a white eyeliner pencil underneath my eye all the way to the corners. Then I'm going to use a black liner pencil and just outline that white liner. I'm going back in with the liquid liner just to make it stand out more. And then I'm drawing on a couple of my lower lashes. To make this look come together, I'm using some fake lashes that are really spaced out to mimic how Bratz lashes are. I didn't want to draw them on because I knew I wouldn't be able to control my eyeliner very well. Now I wanted to add some green color under my eye because Sasha is seen with green eyes sometimes. I thought this would help give it the illusion without having to draw on big eyes, but it didn't. Now I'm blending my eyeshadow in under the crease. I don't know, I just felt like it was a little messy. Then I'm going over my wing again with the liquid liner. So I decided to double my lashes and use my big mink lashes for this because my eyes just were not bold enough for me. I pushed the corners up and the front down just to make it look like my corners go up at a slant. And I'm adding some mascara to blend in my real lashes with the fake ones. Now I'm adding some gold in my tear ducts for extra length and definition. I'm adding some bronzer to both warm my face, and then I'm also trying to contour it to make it look round because my face is oval and kind of pointy. We're almost done here. Now it's time for the lips. I wanted to try this really dark lip like in the picture, but it was just hideous because I tried to over outline and it's in black. Then I tried doing the signature red look on Sasha, but it just looked clownish to me and red stained, so I had to use some foundation left on my brush to cover it up. So now I'm still going to do a dark lip, but this time I'm taking my brown liner pencil that I always use for my eyebrows. And then I'm going to use this burnt orange matte lipstick. I have this lipstick in like 4 colors. And this is a trick to making it look darker. I'm just using a simple black lipstick and just dabbing it on. And then I'm going to outline one more time. Here I'm just dabbing on some light eyeshadow just to kind of give it like a gloss effect. And I'm just kind of going back over the eyeshadow once again. And then I'm going back to the liner because now that I blended, I feel like I ruined the cut crease. So I'm wanting my eyeshadow to be more defined. You can't be a Bratz doll in the 2000s without blush. I'm sort of packing it on, but lightly. Then I'm going to highlight just a little so I have a little glow. I remember I used to put Vaseline on my Bratz face so they look shiny. So I tried contouring my nose for the first time because obviously Bratz have tiny noses and I do not. I just use a dark concealer, then I'm taking my beauty blender and just gently doing a patting motion to blend it out to the sides. So I felt like I needed to highlight under my eyes as well, just a tad, and this also helps to blend the sides of my nose. Now it's time for the hair. This is a $20 wig from Ebony line called Brooklyn. It's in the color 99J, which is a dark brown with burgundy highlights, but you can't really tell on camera. I did get this color by mistake. I wanted a number 4. I'm using my fingers here to fluff it out, giving myself big fluffy hair like a Bratz doll. And to complete this look, I threw on a newsboy hat, these blue sparkly press-on nails, some big gold hoops, and of course a camo scarf. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Peace.